funny story, guys. I had a whole video planned about like travel hacks for business travel because I've just come back from Trinidad and I was supposed to be in France all of this week. I was supposed to have gone on business to France, and I was like, this would be the perfect opportunity for me to film a video for you guys about all of the awesome things that I've discovered about how to travel professionally and still be comfortable, still look professional, not have like wrinkled clothes, not be all kinds of disorganized. You know, I had this video completely planned for you all, and then they canceled my trip to France, and now I'm at home. And I feel like a lot of us are at home and will probably be at home for a little while. So yeah, no travel video for you guys, no travel hacks. But I figured I wanted to film a day in the life as well because I am a freelancer, I'm self-employed, I'm an entrepreneur, and I thought seeing a day in my life could be interesting, especially because I work from home quite a lot. So I figured, okay, no travel video. Today I would just film the day in the life video. It happens to be Saturday though, so it's not like my typical work day, although I work every day. I don't really have a weekend. But it's not my typical work day, so it's gonna look a little bit different. But I figured, you know what, it might be a nice opportunity to come on here and show some of you guys, a lot of you who are working from home for the first time and you're not self-employed, you're working from home just because this is a crazy situation and I mean you have to work from home. I wanted to kind of show you how I structure and organize my day, and also maybe give you guys some ideas about what you can do if you're stuck at home unexpectedly to make sure that you are still productive. So yeah, if you're interested in that kind of video, keep watching. Makes it difficult to be productive when you work from home is the temptation to do other things, to make phone calls, to surf the internet, to be on your phone, or to do household chores. And I know that I can't work easily. I can't concentrate when it's cluttered and when my house is not really organized, or especially when my home office isn't organized. So I actually do give myself some freedom to do some tidying up before I start my productive day. But I try to do that early on in the day so that I kind of get it out of the way, and I limit what I do. So today I am gonna just tidy up my dishes because I've got some dishes in the sink. And I feel like that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. Today's a little bit different because I do have to go out later, so I'm not gonna do very much, but I will at least get that out of the way so that I'm not tempted to do that when I have to sit down and be productive today. When I had that bit. It's almost time for me to head out for my appointment, so I'm just gonna quickly jump in the shower and get dressed. And I don't think I'll take you guys with me because I'm not sure I'm ready to talk about what I'm about to do yet. But anyway, I'll be going super casual because it's Saturday. So, but yeah, I'm running a little bit late, so let me hurry up and get ready, and I will catch you guys later. So today I'm not really going to be doing much to my face, and you'll see why in a moment. I've literally just done my eyebrows and that's it. so I'm back from my appointment, and please ignore my hat hair. I am so hungry. I haven't had anything to eat all day, so I stopped and picked up some groceries on my way back in because I was planning to do this really healthy meal prep. And then I suddenly got this huge craving for fried chicken and fries. So I am going to make that myself. And as soon as I've eaten something, hopefully I'll feel a lot better and I will get on with the rest of my to-do list for today. But before I get down to prepping, meal prepping and all of that, that's absolutely one of the things that you can do if you find that you're in this time where you have suddenly a lot of time at home and you can't go out, you're getting kind of bored, you're getting kind of frustrated, you're trying to find productive things to do. Meal prepping is one of them. I already have a meal prep video on my channel where I kind of explain how I go about it, like what my process is like. So if you're interested, absolutely check that video out. But yeah, this is a time when you can really control what you consume and make sure that you're eating healthy and meet some of those goals, and also sort of make sure that you are staying on budget, because things are really selling out at the groceries right now. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys are experiencing what we're experiencing here in Belgium, but everything is sold out at the grocery. So yeah, it's really a time to sort of get in control of what you consume, when you consume it, how you consume it, and meal prepping is a great way to spend some of this time at home. So I'm about to sit down and eat now, guys. I am so hungry. But before I eat, I just wanted to show you this. Because no, did you think I was actually going to eat all of those potatoes? No. This is what I do. I don't know if I explained it clearly in my meal prep video, so I thought I would show you guys. I never just do anything enough for one meal. So I prepared, I didn't actually like fry these up because French fries are actually much better when they've come out of the freezer. So I've prepared this. I'm just going to put that in my freezer, and I am just going to eat, like I've only actually cooked a small amount, which I'm going to eat now. So this is going to be for future meals. I've also obviously done more than enough chicken so that I have chicken for future meals as well. I'm not even gonna lie, I just had my late lunch and I watched some Netflix. By the way, if you have any suggestions for something good to watch on Netflix, let me know, because I feel like I've run out of all the good stuff on Netflix, and I feel like that would be something super useful to share in the comments, because everybody right now is probably looking for some good entertainment. So yeah, if you have any recommendations, let me. I've already watched Love is Blind, I've just finished The Flash, I've watched Lock and Key. So yeah, let me know if you have any good suggestions for new fun stuff. I'm trying to get into The Stranger, but I don't know yet if it's gonna be for me. We'll see. But yeah, so I watched some Netflix and I did some reading because I'd just been kind of running around all morning and felt a little bit tired, and obviously there was that whole big fatty greasy fried meal that I'd eaten, and I'm not gonna lie, I completely fell asleep, had a nap, and now I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do some studying. So another thing that I do, this is quite normal for my Saturday routine, is that I take German classes, or sometimes I'll do self-study because I'm trying to improve my German. So that's one of the things that I'll do on Saturday, and that's a super good idea. In fact, a lot of the things that I just mentioned are great things to do if you're trying to limit your movements for these couple weeks. You can absolutely study something online, sign up for a course or something, do some kind of distance learning. That's a super useful and productive way to spend your time. You can read. A lot of you have a lot of books still on your TBR that you've been ignoring. So that's something that you can absolutely do. That's one of the things that I did. I sort of read a novel that for some reason it's taking me longer than usual to read this, but it's quite good. Of Blood and Bone. I think it's by Nora Roberts. So yeah, I did some reading, I watched some Netflix. All of these are things that you can do. I mean, watching Netflix is not necessarily super productive, but these are things that you can do to help pass this time in a fairly productive way. So I'm gonna get to some studying, and after I study, I may do some editing of a YouTube video, because I'm also trying to sort of keep on track with my YouTube schedule. So that's another thing that I'll be doing. And I feel like I might call it a day after that. I'm not sure. You'll see. By the way, my jeans came off a million years ago. Of course, I cannot understand people who spend like their day at home wearing jeans. Like, how does anybody do that? I have no idea. One of the things that I had to do when I started to work from home was figure out what would be a suitable and comfortable work from home wardrobe, so that I'm not spending the entire day in pajamas, because I find that I'm really unproductive. Ooh, I don't even know how this is coming out. Hopefully you guys can see me clearly. It looks like I'm in shadow. But yeah, I find that I'm super unproductive if I am in pajamas all day. But I find that I cannot like wear jeans or like real clothes when I'm at home. I just can't make myself do that. So I had to find like a loungewear wardrobe where I have some things that are just super, super comfortable to wear, and they're technically not pajamas, and so that's what I wear a lot of the time when I'm at home. So yeah, the next thing that I'm gonna do, let me flip this around. Hold on. Let me flip this around. Yeah, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to... Ooh, why does it look like my lens is dirty? Ooh. The next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to try and clean some of my makeup brushes. That's the next thing on my agenda for today. Yeah. I mean, you have to admit, you probably have a whole bunch of makeup brushes that have been sitting down for like 2 weeks or maybe even longer, or that you're still using although you haven't washed them yet all month. So that's absolutely another thing to get on top of now that you're kind of stuck at home for a lot of the time. Get your brushes clean. That's what I'm about to do. Another thing that I've done is I've done a little bit of mending. I still have a lot more to do, but it wasn't really on my schedule for today, so it wasn't a huge priority. But that's something you can do if you sew or if you tend to mend your own clothes, which I highly recommend. this is a good time for you to deal with that backlog of things that you have to mend or alter. Did some mending on this, which, you know, had a little hole in it, which I fixed. I had a shower. Now I'm about to deal with some editing, as well as upload the video that's supposed to go live tomorrow. That's my Where Have I Been video, so if you haven't checked it out, please do. So I'm dealing with that now, and I think that'll be the last of my productive activity. Today is Saturday after all. I feel like I need to do another day in my life, but maybe during the week. I don't work on a specific cycle necessarily, but I do try to save my weekend for less productive. I don't like that term, but I try not to work in the traditional sense of the word on weekends. There's a good reason for kind of scheduling your work week to coincide with the traditional calendar week. Even if you are self-employed or a freelancer like I am, and that is because most other people are working at that time, and you're not working in a vacuum. You need to be able to call people, liaise with people, get things done. You need to be able to purchase items maybe for your business, or you depend also on other people to be able to provide your service or whatever good that you provide. And so the work week does matter. So I do try to schedule most of my money-making activities for the week, but it never really ends up working out that way. I consider that I work 7 days a week, and my weekend is whenever I decide to have a day off. Anyway, that was kind of a tangent. Altering and mending clothing, that's a thing that you can do if you are wondering what to do with all of this free time that you suddenly have. Doing a workout at home as well is a really good idea. I am not super like active, fit in the gym, whatnot. That's not really my speed. But yeah, if you don't want to be going to the gym right now, I would recommend at-home workouts. There are a lot of great videos on YouTube that can show you things that you can do at home to keep up with your fitness. I will link some of my favorite at-home workouts. I think I have a playlist. I might be able to link the playlist in my description box. So look out for that if I manage. It will definitely be in the description box. So you don't actually have to be in the gym if you don't want to be, and you can still be fit and active like that. I think this is also a time to do some really good self-care, like get your face mask done, get your hair done, do your nails, or if you can do these things yourself, of course. Have a bit of a meditation morning and whatnot. I feel like self-care is absolutely another thing that you can get done during this kind of season where you might find yourself at home a lot more than you usually are. And another thing, one thing that I am really bad at is keeping in touch with people who matter to me and people who I love. I am definitely that person who, you know, it's like, oh, you haven't called me in 10 years. Like, I do that, I disappear. And so this is a really good time to call those of the people who you might have been meaning to call but not getting around to it, especially those friends and family members who might be a bit older, those who are more susceptible to having serious side effects from this virus. I would say this is a great time to touch base and make sure they know that you do think about them, even though you don't call as often as you should. That's absolutely something that you can use this time to do, and I consider that to be wholly healthy and productive and a wise way to use your time. Anyway, I have poured myself a glass of wine. As you saw, I'm going to drink it while I upload tomorrow's video and edit what I've been filming today, actually. And then I think I'm just gonna wind down and go to bed. So in case I don't get around to it later on, I do want to say, if you are on a journey to becoming a girl boss, I want to remind you that I am here for it. I am here for you. We can do this thing together. So yeah. Alright guys, so it's pretty much midnight now, and I think I am going to properly say goodnight to you guys and wrap up this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me and seeing what a day in my life looks like. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I hope you are well, drinking lots of water, taking your vitamins, using your hand sanitizer, washing your hands, not touching your face. Take care of yourself, and I will see you very soon, hopefully, in another video. Bye.